Welcome to Ravenovah. Please subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell, and like this video, and please share. Welcome to another edition of Conversation, She Speaks, where the girls come and they share their stories to try to help our sisters in the best way that they can from being murdered. A lot of times girls really don't know the pattern or who to talk to as far as being a two-spirit woman, and the girls want to share their experience, the things they've been through to look out for, and they can let the girls compare. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel and share this video where you can and help me keep my sisters from being murdered. Share this video everywhere you can. I created this channel for people with different
Transgenders murdered.
to support you. There's a PayPal on top.
People
Remember
murdered.
one thing, there are a lot of times people can't send in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here and learn,
support those
no judgment
who support you.
I love you.
Stay in your truth.
All right now, and welcome to the 7th edition of She Speaks, where another girl comes out to try to help our sisters in their transition and be a positive role model at a girl in the transition that doesn't quite know the right way to do it, and she's sharing her experience to help our sisters along the way. Hey sis! Hello!
How are you? I am so happy to be here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. The first question is going to be, when did you know you was a woman?
What was the first question?
When did you know you was a woman?
When I was 10 years old.
Okay. Are you on hormones?
No.
Do you feel as though in order to be a two-spirit woman, you have to be on hormones?
I do not. I think it's just that. I think it's embodying the spirit as you are.
Okay. Are you full-time?
By that, I'm sure you mean, do I present as my authentic self all of the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, till I finish living on this planet, of course. Yes.
Okay. Things you love about being a two-spirit woman?
Things I love about it?
Yes.
I like the fact that I can appreciate the beauty of watching myself develop.
Okay.
To understand people from both sides and help them communicate. To help a man relate to a woman and a woman relate to a man, because I've been conditioned to act one way and I understand the feelings of the other way.
Okay.
And I think most importantly, the strength it gives me in knowing that choosing to tell the world who I am in spite of what they think, in spite of what they may do to me, it prepares me for anything I could possibly ever have to conquer.
Thank you. What bothers you about being a two-spirit woman?
Facial hair. All the way. Facial hair wears me out to know. And I think, women in general are bothered by facial hair, but to me, it is just, I hate it.
How do you...
And my balls, but my testicles.
Okay.
We're all adults here, I hope.
Okay.
And, Can I say that?
You're fine. After transitioning, how have your family acted to your new you?
I think that, since I was so young, I've always been me, but I think, can I share a little story?
Sure.
So I've always been completely open with who I am my whole entire life. And I think that growing up in a small city with multicultural people and being a theater brat, I was working with so many different varieties of people, I discovered who I was at a young age. And so I never hid who I was. And I ended up being stabbed a year ago and in a domestic violence situation, and went to a small domestic violence shelter by the name of Doves. And they took me in, and I'm in the middle of nowhere over, it's like 50,000 feet, over 5,000 feet. It's in the mountains, okay? And they don't even have, it's crazy. They still have a VHS store. And so I'm in this small mountain place, and I'm hiding who I am, and finally I just go to the office and I say, I cannot not, the staff knew, but I could just not tell these people, and I called everyone together in the house. And I told everyone from a 70-year-old something, year old woman all the way to a Russian woman who I had an argument with 2 days before because she was totally against gay people. And my dad was gay. And I was like, how dare, and, so finally, so I was scared, and she said, well, you changed their mind. So I just think that, that was very difficult for me. I'm sorry, what was the question?
You answered it pretty well. You answered very well, in fact.
Okay, I got lost. I relived it for a moment, but I just could not hide who I was.
That's fine.
So, yeah.
So, have you had a hard time finding jobs? How have jobs treated you?
Okay, so I was human trafficked as a child, and I was in the sex industry a long time. And I broke away from that, and I was able to work several normal jobs. I got paid over $3,000 a month working in San Francisco as a housing advocate. But I can tell you, jobs for trans people as a whole are very, very difficult. For myself, I got into it because God, and it was not a conventional situation. It's very difficult, and I think it forces most trans women into the sex work industry, and I think it's a systematic oppression and forced sexualization of our minority, and it disgusts me. So I think something definitely needs to be done with the employment system.
Okay, here's a fun question for you. Natural hair or wigs?
Okay, I have my own hair. Okay. I'm actually currently, rocking. I wear wigs. I have my own hair, but I share that with my family. I think that, I'm multiracial, and I have really nice hair, but I don't choose. It's spiritual to me. So I love wigs, and I don't think there's anything wrong with them. I think everyone should wear them. Why dye your hair? Why damage your hair? They're so good. They're no longer those Britney Spears shake and goes. So I'll get you one.
Okay, I have a big question for you.
Oh, free Britney, by the way. Free Britney.
Okay. I have a big question for you. There is a girl like you behind the scenes who is having a problem transitioning, but she's low-key watching you, and she wants to be like you, and you inspire her, and she doesn't quite know what it's like to be a two-spirit woman because she can't quite be in her transition due to the fact that she may be murdered or killed. What would you share with this woman that's watching you in her transition?
I would tell her, number one, you have to see yourself or you're going to destroy yourself. I would tell her, number two, the reason why it's so dangerous for trans people is because people don't know what we're really like. And the more of us that come out, and the more of us that are visible, and the more of us show that we live right next door, work in the same places as you do, go to the same hospitals, study in the same schools, the more you'll learn that we're just like you, and we've always been here, and we don't need to hide. And I really believe in living out as who you are, and that there's no sense in being miserable. So show your authentic self, and once you do that, everything else is cake.
Thank you.
It may be a hard cake, cake, but it's still cake.
It's true. So the next question would be, are you happy?
Is anyone always fully happy? I don't think that anyone is always fully happy. but I think I experienced moments of happiness and bliss, and I experienced moments where I truly enjoy my femininity, and I experienced moments where I enjoy my masculinity.
Okay. So, in order to be with you, a perfect woman or man, what would they have to do to try to win your heart over to have a full relationship with you and grow with you? What does this person have to do to win your heart?
Understand me.
Okay. That's it? Okay, would race, any ethnicity, would it have to be a certain race, a certain height, or something you're looking for? What?
Nope.
Okay, so you...
I do date only my own species. I only date STM men.
Okay, trans men.
Huh?
You date trans men.
Trans men.
Okay.
But, you know, other than that, they have to understand me.
Okay. If anyone doesn't quite know, a trans man is F to M. That's female to male. So in case someone knows what trans man is.
Correct. And I have trans men in my own biological family as well.
Okay.
So.
Well, thank you. My
That's
sister.
it?
Yes, my sister, she speaks. Thank you. You have definitely helped a girl behind the scenes that's definitely going to be watching your video, definitely going to be understanding where you're coming from, and you are putting a band-aid on her heart to let her know she's not out here alone, and you are have a corner, you're in a corner, you have a back, because you took out your time to share your story, and you trust and believe what you shared is going to be someone's testimony. So I thank you, sister.
Thank you. It's been amazing. Thank you for telling me stories and for inspiring people to live their life openly.
Thank you. And thank you for doing this video on YouTube. Love you.
Love you too. Subscribe and click and comment down below.
All right now. If you are a two-spirit woman, you want to share your story, and this mission is to stop helping our sisters being murdered, you can email me at ravenovah@yahoo.com. Everything, of course, like I said before, is incognito. I don't want you to share your location. I don't even want your name. I feel as though you can stand in your truth and share more information if no one really knows how you are or where you are. Like I said before, share this video where you can. Comment below. At the top, there's an Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the Rave.